everyone and welcome to my channel All Star Gamer. Today I will show you guys some clues or references related to Batman Forever movie. I am doing the series of references of the previous Batman movies that this game uses. Like I have made previous two videos. One of them will have shown references to Batman 1989 movie, and the second video have shown references to Batman Returns, a movie of 1992. And in this video I am going to show you some references of Batman Forever. So let's begin. As you can see, this is a clue. Basically, first three references that I'm going to show you included in this Bat Computer Console clue section. So here is the first one. This is called mugshots. As you can see, there are several clues, but this clue related to the police headquarters location. That is the first area that you will go into in the day 2. So let's open this mugshot, and if we zoom it by pressing the cross button of my controller, then you can see it is the Gotham City Police Department, and this is basically a sheet, or you can say a criminal sheet, and the name is Harvey Dent, also known as Two-Face. Harvey Dent appears in the Batman Forever movie as a villain, and here are some particulars of this villain, like date of birth, which is 24/4/54, sex is male, height 5'9", and these are some distinguishing features of Two-Face, that his left side of his face is grotesquely disfigured because of acid, as we can see in the Batman Forever movie, that at the beginning of the movie, I should say, that his face was brutally affected by the acid that was thrown by some mafia boss. I don't know his name, but he threw some acid on Harvey Dent's face, after which he turns into a violent criminal, and then later in the movie he becomes the villain. So now the conviction is murder in the first degree, GBH, which is some kind of abbreviation, and third is theft terrorism. So these are the convictions, and term is 10 consecutive life terms. This is his term, and that is at the last is his prisoner number, which is here, and these are his fingerprints, and these are some notes by the police. Another example of good citizen that's gone bad. As we all know that Harvey Dent is basically a district attorney of Gotham City, that we also saw in the Batman 1989 movie, played by a different actor. But in Batman Forever, Harvey Dent character or Two-Face character was acted by Tommy Lee Jones, a famous Hollywood actor. His photograph is unavailable in this clue. So that was the first reference to the Batman Forever movie that this game is using. And for the second reference, let's move further. As you can see, these are some visitor badges, 3 of them, and when you will move to the Arkham Asylum area, then you will find these clues. These are related to the Arkham Asylum area, and in the middle of these three visitor badges, I think this one is this. Yes, this one is related to, as you can see, it is a visitor badge, and below this you can see it is written Mr. Enigma. As we all know that Enigma is Edward Nigma, also known as the Riddler, played by Jim Carrey in the Batman Forever movie, and this is his issue number. So this was the second reference of the second villain of the Batman Forever movie, Mr. Enigma or Mr. Edward Nigma, also known as the Riddler. And this is the time where someone is trying to visit this criminal in the Arkham Asylum. This reference also shows that he is incarcerated in Arkham Asylum. So this is the second reference, and for the third reference I have to go to a newspaper. Not this one, I think a newspaper is somewhere around here, the beginning. This one. No, not this one also. This one. So this is the newspaper that I previously talked about in my previous video, the Flugelium Museum. And if we see at the bottom of this newspaper, you can see that a news is written that police lock away Riddler's blueprints for the box. As we all know that the box was the invention of the Riddler or Edward Nigma in the Batman Forever movie, that he uses to read people's mind, to get some secret information from the people's mind, like credit cards numbers, passwords, and some other things. Basically, the box is an invention of Edward Nigma that he uses to read people's mind. And this is the news about this box, that police locks away Riddler's blueprints for the box. So this is the third reference or Easter egg about the Batman Forever movie. Near another reference to the Batman Forever movie, as you can see, it is written Arkham Asylum. So this area first appear in the Batman Forever movie, and the same location, the same front view of this area, as you can see now, appears in the Batman Forever movie too. And it is the same building that we saw in the Arkham Asylum in the Batman Forever movie for the first time. So here I am as you can see, it is police department that we also saw in the Batman Forever movie at the beginning, where Bruce Wayne visits to meet Dr. Chase to get some expert opinion from her about the riddles that he receives from the Riddler. And this is basically the main reception area. As you can see, if I look here, this is a door, and two more doors are here on the left and right, and this is the main reception area that we also saw. This is also similar to what we saw in the Batman Forever movie, as Bruce Wayne enters the building. So they try to replicate this particular area according to the Batman Forever movie. can see this is the same area, and bat signal is stored on top of this police headquarters, and this is basically the first mission you will have to solve in this game in the day 2. So that was it, police headquarters, another reference to the Batman Forever movie. Now let's proceed to the next reference. So here I am once again in the Bat Computer Console terminal, where you can see various clues related to different locations, and now I want to show you guys the final reference to the Batman Forever movie, which is this. This is a coin, as it says it is a two-face coin, and I'm currently holding 2 coins. As you can see from the name, it is called two-face coin. That means it is a coin that is particular to Two-Face that we saw in the movie, that Two-Face uses this coin to make his decision about any event or a person, whether he wants to kill a person or steal something, to perform a theft. He always tosses his coin and then makes his mind about whether to do that act or not. So this is the two-face coin. As you can see, it has 2 faces or 2 sides. One is slightly crossed, or it has some marks on it, and other side is clear. This coin also used by Two-Face to kill Robin's parents in the Batman Forever movie. He tosses it and then decides to kill them. You can collect these coins from the different payphone and use them to get newspapers around Gotham City. These newspapers sometimes indicate a particular crime location, or sometimes some valuable news or events that are occurring in the Gotham City. So these are the 4 references that this classic game called Batman and Robin uses about the Batman Forever movie, which was released in 1995, starring Val Kilmer as a hero, Bruce Wayne or Batman. I hope that you enjoyed this video and found these 4 references interesting. If you do, then please leave a like. By the way, I always play games on emulators, and I am currently playing this game using this particular controller by Lenju. It has almost the same interface just like the PS1 or PS2 controller. So that was it for my today's video. I hope that you guys have enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel. That will encourage me to make more similar kind of videos. Until my next video, thank you and goodbye.